live in a place where there was a bunch of little kids across the street, and their dad decided, since he didn't want to actually, like, you know, interact with them because they weren't the seat of his loin, I guess. They just showed up with the woman that he was shacked up with. He put a basketball hoop up, one of those portable ones, and he put it at the end of his driveway, and holy shit balls, St. fucking Cloud. It was terrible. Every morning at like 7 in the morning, you hear dunk, 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 fucking kids. Okay, here's a question for everybody out there. Are you a girl? Were you once a little girl? Are you in the process of becoming a girl? One of these things. Can you explain to me why little girls just screech and scream for no apparent reason? It's not like they're being chased by a meat cleaver or anything. They're just outside just, bah! What is that all about? Bard, you were a girl. Can you explain this?
No, because I kind of grew up alone. I didn't have a lot of interaction, so I think when you're by yourself, you're not really screaming that much.
I don't know. According to these kids over here, I think they just screamed from like sun up till sundown. You know, I know there was this thing in the 50s where everybody was like, oh, the streets used to be so safe. We used to go out and play and not come home until the street lights came on. You know, you remember that crap? Well, these kids, they lived by that rule too because the dad didn't want them in the house. He said, get the fuck out. Daddy's playing Nintendo and getting drunk. So the kids were outside from fucking a crack of damn dawn until it was like way past the street lights because I think he just kept the screen door locked.
But they couldn't leave the yard.
Yeah, that was even worse. They couldn't even go somewhere else, bother somebody else. They had to stand in front of my place and scream and yell all day long. What's that all about? I remember this guy was my puppeteer over here. He was a little kid, and he didn't spend all day screaming. I'm a hugger. I get right up on people. I'm so short they call me a crawler because I got crawlia. I crawl up your leg and I give you a big old hug. I love it when people get all, you know, oh, I don't like being touched. I'm offended when people want to hug me. Fuck you, man. You just weren't hugged enough as a child. That's the problem. That's your parents' fault right there. Mommy and daddy or your surrogate parents didn't love you enough. Didn't give you enough attention. That's the human condition, man. People want to, like, be touched and be loved. Everybody wants that, and everybody deserves that. So if somebody wants to go out of their way to give you a hug, just suck it up, buttercup, and fucking stand there and take it. You'll be glad you did when you're an old person sitting in that home. They got strapped you to your wheelchair because you keep sliding out because you don't get any muscle tone anymore. You're all atrophied, and you're sitting there looking out the window at that one leaf blowing on the tree like Grandpa Simpson, and you'll be wishing, man, I wish somebody did interact with me. I wish somebody just touched me to let me know that they care. You know, just put their hand on my arm, even though my skin is this thin as tissue paper and I'll bruise and or have lesions from this. But for God's sake, just touch me. Touch me!
Wow.
That's your future. People are the source of much joy, and people are also the source of much discontent.